Go, Dina, go. What are we talking about today?
So, have you ever received an email from somebody that you don't know and they're asking you to join something, um, like an event or, they're a coach of some sort and they're reaching out to you to try to get clients, right?
And you've
And you
never
get
heard of them. Yes.
never heard of them. And you get this email that is telling you all about them and why you need to take some action to follow them, or to have a call with them or whatever, right? Have you ever gotten one of those emails?
I get them all the time, sometimes not even in English, so I can't even understand what they're saying. There's one, I'm just trying to find one that came in earlier today because it was the epitome of this. And it was someone saying something to the effect of, "Hey, I sent you this request for to do an SEO audit of your website, and I haven't heard back from you. Why haven't I heard back from you?"
Wait, I didn't get to that part yet.
Oh, sorry, I jumped the shark. Sorry.
So I get these messages in email, but I also get them on LinkedIn on a daily basis. And it's people saying that they can help me with something, but they don't even know me. So this is my thing. So then I ignore them, right?
Yeah.
And then we're going to get to what you just said. Then they send me another email. Dina, did you get my last email or message? And some of the things I look at in LinkedIn, I have like 6 and 8 messages from these people like this. And
It's
I'm
the
sorry, I don't want to be rude. And I'm sure that if we had a conversation, we might have something in common. We might have some way to collaborate or be in some community together.
yeah.
But at this point, I don't know who this person is. I don't know if it's spam. I don't know if it's somebody who knows me from somewhere. Like it's just weird. And so, what
Yeah.
I want to know how other people deal with this because
Yes.
I just kind of ignore it. Or sometimes I'll respond at the beginning and say something nice. But it's like I've made a lot of connections with people that I don't know online in all different platforms. But I don't start it like that.
No, I would start it with like, "Hey, I see that you're doing X. I'm really interested in that as well. Can we talk?" Like, find some common ground for a starting point, and maybe develop that and see where it leads, as opposed to, "Hey, I want to sell you my SEO service." Well, number one, I've never heard of you. Number two, I wasn't looking for SEO services. So why are you harassing me within this increasingly snarky tone about why I haven't responded to you? Literally, when I get these things, the first thing I do is mark them as spam, and I never look at them again. And when someone snarky gets through somehow the second time, it's like, well, I guess we'll mark that email address as spam too, because clearly you're not figuring out that I don't care. If I cared about what you were saying, I'd reply.
Yeah.
But it goes to, I guess it boils down to that no like trust factor, right? If
Yeah.
I'm reaching out to someone cold, I have to find some way of figuring out if we have a common ground we can even begin a conversation on.
Yeah.
Not, "Hey, buy my stuff." I don't know who you are. Why would I buy your stuff? I haven't got a clue what you do. That's insane. So start with figuring out what the common ground is. Really, really good plan. And then if the conversation goes somewhere, let it grow organically. There's no need to be pushy and all salesy and all that crap. Nobody likes that. The golden rule comes into application here really, really well. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. If you don't like someone doing that crap to you, don't do it to someone else.
And I think too also if you have emails on your list of people that you don't know and they've subscribed somehow to be on your list and you are sending them emails, my theory is that we should send value. We
Amen.
send things that will help them where they get to know, like, and trust us, like Christopher said. And then one day you might just get an email back from them or a call or something from them, depending on how people contact you, and say, hey, I've really been enjoying your emails and I've really learned a lot and I want to, how do I buy your book? Or how do I take your course? Or how do I do this or that? And it's a much better way of getting people to be interested in what you're doing
Yeah.
than asking them to buy in an email when they have no idea who you are. So that's our email tip of the day, I guess. Um, Also, I've gotten several emails recently of coaches I have paid money to before and have learned from before, and one is a really big name I won't say here, but I got an email saying, I've noticed that you haven't opened any of my emails in a while. And I'm just wondering if the content is still valuable to you or, like, but in a nice way of, hey, do you still want to be on my list?
Yeah.
And sometimes I do because I just want to see what they put out in the world. Doesn't mean I'm interacting. So, like, I send an email every Saturday morning from the Realize Foundation, and it's all about mental health tips and resources. So if you're interested, go to realizefoundation.org and sign up because
Do it.
it's free and it's just mental health
And her
tips.
Saturday emails are really awesome. You'll enjoy them.
And so I decided this whole year would be coping mechanisms and things we can do to improve our own mental health. And so that's fun. But I send those to probably 200 plus people every Saturday morning. Nobody answers me, but they're getting what they need from it.
Yeah.
They're deleting it if they don't want it. They're not unsubscribing. So I'm just saying, if you deliver
Value.
value and not sales conversations, you will have more people following you.
Deliver with value, be of service to others, and if you have to add a pitch, maybe throw it in the PS. Like, if you like what we're talking about today, I can help you go deeper with that stuff with this and do it in the PS. The people who are interested will click on it, the people who aren't will carry on. And that's exactly how it should be, because that's how I operate in my world. If I'm interested, I'll ask for more information. But when you want to get all pushy and salesy with me, I'll hit unsubscribe before I'll ever click on whatever you're offering. Yeah. So a couple of the quick, simple, don't do thises from our experience today, right? Don't be that guy or don't be that girl who's like cold calling people and then berating them for not signing up. It's like, that's super not the way to go about things.
Not a way to build a business.
It's not a way to build a business, not to build a way to build a relationship with a potential right fit client, if indeed they are a right fit client. Cold calling, it's almost impossible to know. So develop the relationship first, see if they're interested in what you can help them with. Not what you can sell them, what you can help them with. How can I serve this person?
Yeah. And I also think in social media specifically, reaching out about something in common. I mean, I think emails are more business-like and they can be informational about a company or something. But I think if you're on social media, these people who are sending sales bots messages to my Facebook message is not good. Um,
It's not good.
I
There's the
understand
understatement
that
of
a
the
lot
year.
of people think they're using AI and they're making all this progress, but they're spamming a lot of people. And if I'm going to reach out to somebody on LinkedIn, you better believe I'm going to look at their profile, I'm going to know something about them, and I'm going to make it personal.
Yeah.
And yes, that takes time, but that's how you build relationships. You don't just walk in a room and automatically have 10 best friends. It takes time to build those kind of relationships in business and personally. And I think we all need to remember that when we're sending messages that are very cold.
Ask yourself a couple of simple questions. Does this person know me? Does this person like me? Does this person trust me? If the answer to those questions is no, you've got some work to do, right? Pretty straightforward stuff. So is that it for today, Deana?
Yeah, that's my
Awesome.
script for today.
Have a fantastic rest of your day, and in the comments, let us know what experiences you've had, because we both are really curious to know, like, how has this kind of approach affected you in your world? Talk with you soon.